All right, shalom, shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles / elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Real quick, I just want to get a Psalm of David, a man after the Lord's own heart. This is Psalms 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He lead me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I wanted to get that psalm because, we go out every day. Even when we wake up, we don't know if we will truly make it home safely, but through our faith, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai preserves us. It's through our faith, And the Lord knows whose are his. King David, he was a man of the Lord's own heart. He would know he was anointed. He was chosen. Just want to say, hey, we living in some dangerous times, man. Hey, the scripture coined this the most detrimental or dangerous time of them all. Because Jacob's trouble gonna come down the timeline or the pipeline in this time here. Shit's finna get ugly. It may seem alright now. It might seem alright. But guess what? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is finna turn up. He's finna turn up prophecy. And prophecy gonna outdo anything anybody has to say other than the prophets. Because the prophets are warning. The prophets are telling you exactly what's finna come. A time like none other. As the scriptures go right into it. Hey, down my timeline, you got these social media accounts. But it's been, the scriptures say, it's been unalivings after unalivings after unalivings. Man, it's been more than what I've ever seen. And, hey, the Lord is turning up. Yeah, hey, the Lord is turning this thing up, man. People are going out like crazy. Like, if you won't have Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, then you just out there without a protection. Like, you really out there. And then, if you don't have Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, hey, the scripture brought out in the camp, Elder Tyler Warren's one of his favorite scriptures. They who hate me love death. If you don't have the covering of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the time is coming, man, you got it. Death got it out for you. Or we can say Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai got it out for you. Because why? This covering is a protection from death, man. Let's get this in the book of Psalms 91. It's the book of Psalms 91 and 1. The subtitle goes into the Most High will protect and rescue. If you ain't got the protection or the protection of those who are gonna rescue you, man, what do you have? What do you have, man? You out here, you out here naked. If you think about it, man, you just out here. Psalms 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That's just truth, man. If you're not dwelling in this secret place of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're not going to be protected. Shall abide under that shadow, right? It says under the shadow of the Almighty. That's a hedge, you know? Like you got protection from on high. But if you're not dwelling there, you won't have it, man. Because we got to constantly think. We got to constantly think, hey, the Most High is about to rescue a people. But before that, Jacob's trouble got to come. Trouble got to come. You already? We already dwelling in the hands of Esau Edom, right? The sword Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave power in the earth in these last times, man. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. It's going to boil down to the trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's our faith, you know. We got to have faith in the Lord, man. Hey, this how we escape those said trials, man. We got to understand that everything is of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Nothing is outside of his will. You know, everything is controlled. What we want to do is be in that covering. You know, that point where there's a return. The Yahweh Shem Yahushai, not to the point of no return, but to the point where the Lord gonna have mercy on us. Because the scripture goes into it, hey, many are called, but few are chosen. We want to be a part of that chosen, man. We want to be a part of Yahweh Bahashim and Yahushai's elect. Let's get this in the book of Romans. And we bring, brothers bring it out. Romans 11, chapter, Romans 11. No, it's 13. Is it 13? I think it's 13 and 11. Yep, and know that the time is now. Slakia. And that knowing the time that now it's high time to wake out of sleep. Yeah, come out of that. Gotta come out of this, like, you gotta come out of this thought, like, nothing is happening. No, everything is happening. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is wrapping it up. Prophecy is happening. Everything that matters is truly happening. To wake out of a sleep, that dead state, man. Like, get your ass, get up from that slumber. Like, peep what's going on, man. Hey, you got the prophets are out. You got prophets that's telling you what's finna happen, man. Hey, throughout all our rebellion, how about even when the nations was coming down on us, throughout history, How about Hashem Yahushai sent what? He sent prophets, man. To what? To tell our people, hey, to get right. You need to get right with the Lord. And the Lord gave us a restoration. Because our people, what, they hearken. But in this time here, two parts of our people won't hearken. The Lord have put on them a cold, a stony heart, man, to where they won't get this. They gonna just do after the flesh whatever makes them feel like they doing the justice for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. I ain't even put it like that. I'm gonna say whatever in their flesh to make them think they're doing something right. You know, because even the scripture say the gods of this world have blinded the minds of them. They think they do things right according to what the world presents as who God is. You know? Like everybody got the same God. Come on, no. Romans 11. It's like 13 and 11. Again, it says, and that knowing the time, that now this time, high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Yahweh Shai is closer than ever. You know, time is winding. Time is winding up. Yahweh Shai is about to take everything, and he gonna take his elect with him when he come. You know, he finna save his elect out of this earth while what? Destroying and bringing judgment on the rest of the world, man. To be called up is a blessing. That's that predestination. Yahweh Shem Yahushua had already set forth what those who he gonna have mercy on, man. You want to be part of that number who Yahweh Shem Yahushua have mercy on. Because if you're not, of course you're gonna be damned. That damnation, man. 13 and 12 it says, and the night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Like, yeah, we gotta put on like, hey, yeah, this is the way out. Real quick, let me get over here to Psalms 91. And verse 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. We trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the one that brings judgment. You know, hey, all these powers that set up, that been set up, it was taken down and was given another. The Lord brought down and he raised up. Now Esau, Edom in power. But we understand the power that set him up is the one that's going to abide forever. Right? So Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, we're going to say Yahweh Shai through his son, a kingdom is about to be set up that's going to have no end. And this is going to fulfill these nations coming down upon our people. You know, because after this, so you got to understand, these nations came down upon our people because our people, they were wicked, man. They despise Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's ways. You know, they went after the heathen gods also, which were no gods, man. It's like Deuteronomy 28 and verse we can get verse 15, the curses from the Lord, subtitled. Verse 1, verse 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, but if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I will command thee this day, that all these curses shall overcome thee and overtake thee. So, and those curses were what? But the ultimate curse was what? Slavery. These nations were going to have you in their hands, and you know, you're going to be like a spoil, man. You know, here in these last days also, Esau Edom. Yeah, how about Shem Shai is finna take this place down, man? We done been through different captivities. You know, them captivities we done been through. Even the heathen coming in, you know, the heathen coming in and subjecting our people, you know, through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because the Lord ruling in the kingdom of men. You gotta understand this. Nothing happens outside of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's power. So, these heathen came. Why? Because of our disobedience. And our people, why? They get on track a little bit, right? And then what they do? They go off. And then they keep on going off, man. But hey, this point right here where we in now, Yahweh Shem Shai have set his prophets out to prophesy and warn all Israel won't make it into the chariots, man. Yahweh Shem Shai is about to bring us salvation. The salvation is what we looking for. We're looking forward to our Lord coming in the clouds, man. You know, trampling over this beast. This fourth beast basically coming back in his power, man. Revitalize, you know, this the revision of the Roman Empire, man. Hey, the Lord gonna trample over this place, but the thing about it is, He sent forth prophets, because in this place here, this place is gonna set forth a mark. It's gonna be a distinction, or it's gonna be a separation of who the Lord is gonna really just save out of Israel. Not only just this mark, but it's gonna be doctrine, obedience. You know, everything basically boils down to this MOTB, through this mark. So we'll get this in the book of Revelation 13 and 13. We'll start at verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth. He had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Yeah, and we in this right now. And he exiled the power of the first beast which was before him. You know, this Roman Empire, right? Which caused what? Called all the earth. It's like and caused the earth and them that dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Yeah, go right back into that, that Roman Empire, that pagan Roman Empire. You know, so this beast right here is about to present a solution, so to speak. You know, and he go, and he do great wonders, so that he make a fire to come down from heaven in the sight of men. But hey, all this power that this devil got is through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Whatever he got to do, even him reaching space, shooting out his laser beams, or whatever the fuck he do, it's through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This devil, he can't bring himself back. No, he can't do nothing. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai got this devil to fulfill prophecy, man. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Yeah, then you got the AI rolling out like it knows all things, which, you know, and the brother Ayashimaf always get it too. Like, this devil only know what you input into it. You know? What you impute into this devil or his system is what he spit out. Like this AI. You know? And yeah, that brother right there. Go. Yep. Yep. His next lesson is gonna be champions too, man. So it says oh yeah, and then this also this devil, if you think about it too, making the fire come down too. Hey, this devil trying to mimic the Most High. You know? Like Elijah, man. Confounding them the false prophets, you know? I think there was the false prophets of who was that? Was that Jezebel? Yeah. And Ahab, I think it's like real quick. Let me make sure this I'm on point with that, because yeah. Yep. So yeah. Because I get them prophets, you know, the names kind of similar to each other. You know, Elisha was called up, and Elijah confounded the false prophets of Jezebel and her husband. We're going to get verse 14 again. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by any means, by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, hey, how about some y'all shot allowed you to go into the onto, you know, outside of the, you know, in space, man. You know, ultimately to bring thee down. You know, hey, motherfucker think they got new heights to reach, but the Lord gonna bring you down, man. He had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and that causes many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Yeah, so yeah, this devil, he was able to bring back the same customs of the Roman Empire. You know, the same shit they doing in America, man. You know, all that like and it starts with them Christians, man, because they the same people. You know? So, hey, they doing the same shit now. And guess what? Ultimately, hey, that they had a deadly wound and it was healed, but the Lord is about to take these devils out the way. Yep. And their image is like basically is mimicking what the Romans did, man. The Roman Empire, you the gladiators and you know the all the sports and shit, all that what they had going on, the Colosseums and hey, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is basically allowing this man to just come back to be taken out the way, ultimately to fulfill prophecy. Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. I just read there, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great. And this going into what? This revitalization is going into what? This damn devil, he's trying to set up what? A system to where he think he the God of it. You know, he want to be like the Most High. The scripture goes into it. This devil ain't got it, man. The Lord set this dude up to take his hardest fall. You know, you jakes, through this, either you're gonna be with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and you're gonna stand on business. I brought the Zion, Lord, keep us in these times, man. Or you gonna fold and take your ass back over there for some type of comfort that this devil trying to promise you, man. This damn devil trying to promise you comfort, man. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads, that no man shall buy or sell, save he that had the mark, and the number, and the name of the beast, and the number of his names. So, and the number of his name. So, ultimately, it boils down to what? Are you going to conform yourself to the image of the beast? Or are you going to receive his mark? Or are you going to say, yeah, this is my God? Or are you going to be an outcast of society, or you know, so to speak, or just say, you know what, I'm going to rely on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I'm going to rely on the true power that set this man up. Hey, we were warned of this. Or you're going to be the one that say, we were warned, or this is coming down the pipeline. We would not be able to buy or sell except we have this Revelation 3:16, this corruption. Or are you going to be the one that say, you know what, shit getting tough, I'm going to just do what I need to do for things to seem right again? Or are you going to be that person? Or are you going to be the one that stood so stiffly? You know? Hey, because at the end of the day, the separation, it's a clear separation. It's a severance, man. It's a clear cut. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. Are you going to look back at the generation of old and rely on our power? Or are you just going to go head first, or hand first, or however, you know, just willing to give yourself up to what this devil say is convenient, you know? At the end of the day, we just want to be kept. And I can never forget the Elder Kazakiala of GMS, Mississippi. You know, me and the brother to sit down about being kept. You know, I can never forget that. You know, hey, because at the end of the day, we want to be kept of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That we don't, you know, we don't come into this, hey, from the hour of temptation. What that is, 3. We want the Lord to just to defend us and to provide, and Lord willing, through our faith, we want to be part of the predestined. We want to be a part of the predestined, man. What's that? Revelation 3? Yeah, they're 3 and 10. Revelation 3 and 10. It reads, hey, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And we got to endure. Hey, this is another thing. To endure, we got to have the spirit. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to, if we the elect, it's going to be given to us. You know? We're going to solely depend on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It's not going to be a thing of guessing. Like, you know, hey, the Lord going, in that time, hey, the Lord going to give it to us, man. Like, even now, we're going to stand stiffly. Like, it starts, like, even with the doctrine, man. We're starting now. Like, because it's a separation now. And there's a lot of people, they going and, it's a lot of people that confused. Like, they don't even know. Because you got these people that's out here, these stumbling blocks, you know, these different camps, bringing out different doctrines, telling you certain things as pertaining to the MOTB, which is detrimental to the state of survival, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has already given it to a selected individuals, and have revealed it until other individuals, right? You predestinate elect men, women, and children, whether you're going to take it or not. You know? Revelation 3 and 10 Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them. And this goes right into Revelation 13:16. Yeah, a free and bond, rich and poor. Yeah. It says, which shall come upon all the world and try them that dwell upon the earth. So yeah. Hey, this gonna come upon all the world, man. So, hey, Lord willing, hey, we keep on keeping on. Lord willing, if we the elect, we keep on being kept. Because hey, the elect is gonna endure and gonna be kept by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, all the way to the end. You know? Hey, but Lord willing, has been edifying. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles. It was a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom and a Baba Ball.